Good evening, everybody, and welcome to TJK Network. It's a rainy day here at PTHS Memorial Field, but it is the Girls Lacrosse Senior Night, where Pequannock will be taking on the visiting West Orange Mountaineers. My name is Todd Kazazak. We thank you guys for tuning in into our broadcast as we get underway momentarily with our senior night ceremony and then the game. This will be a big game here between these two teams, as Pequannock and West Orange are both in the Independence Blue division. So that's going to be a big game, as Pequannock is currently still undefeated in the division. West Orange is 3-1. Pequannock at 3-0, so this will be a huge game. So Pequannock will be entering this game with an overall record of 8-3, again 3-0 in the division, coming off an 11-7 loss on the road at Roxbury on May 8th. And West Orange will be entering this game with an overall record of 10-3 with a 3-1 divisional record, coming off an 8-4 loss on the road at Whippany Park on May 10th. So, it's going to be a nice senior night game, but also a very important divisional one, as Pequannock looks to lock down the division title, and as well as get some power points, as both teams are very good. Pequannock currently holds a number 2 spot in the PowerPoint rankings. Now, of course, I'm not sure if they'll lock down the number 2 seed, but because NJ.com usually reorganizes the bracket a bit, especially with teams that play a lot tougher teams, so they don't have as much good records. So I'm not sure if we do have 100% a 2 seed, but you want to get as much power points as you can and get as much wins as you can against good teams to get those needed power points.
Hey, I have to hit the Bluetooth, hold the Bluetooth reset button, right, for it to pair my phone? Yeah. Oh, the white button. All right.
Check, check. Check, check.
gun ready when you're ready. All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Girls Lacrosse Senior Night. At this time, we'd like to acknowledge our senior girl lacrosse players. We'd like to thank them for their dedication and commitment to their program for the last 4 years at Pequannock Township High School. We'd also like to thank their parents for their guidance and support given to their daughters. Up first, Summer Cerisi, accompanied by Sam and Darlene Cerisi and sister Natalia. Up next, Dominique Digos, accompanied by Rich and Daniela Digos. Ruby Smith, accompanied by Keith and Beth Smith and brother Trey. And last but not least, Grace Vischer, accompanied by Garrett and Laura Vischer and brothers Gavin and Garrett. Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for your 2025 Girl Lacrosse seniors and their parents. Another thank you to the Girls Lacrosse program for being out here. Thank you to West Orange for being a part of this tonight. Good luck to both teams.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for our game. That will start shortly as the girls get a group photo with our 3 seniors in today's game. Anyways, as we get ready for the opening draw, let's get underway with our starting goalies for this game. For Pequannock, number 19, Jake Roby will be in the net starting. She'll be coming in with an 8-3 record with a 386 save percentage, averaging 5.82 saves a game, with a goals against average of 9.27 and no shutouts. Jake Roby has been remotely solid this entire season after taking over as the starting goalie since the previous goalie from last season, Samantha Rasayola, who is a senior this year, opted not to play lacrosse this year. So Jake Roby has proved she can handle the starting job, and she's done a remarkable job. She'll look to get another win. Starting goal for West Orange is going to be number 34, if I'm not mistaken, Sydney Haynes. So before this game gets underway, we'll go over our scores for the other games that we unfortunately cannot cover due to the rain. They are going on. So baseball is up 9-5. Currently the 5th inning, and girls lacrosse is up. Girls softball is up 3-1. Also in the 5th inning. So of course we're supposed to be covering baseball and having TJK Network 2 cover softball, and then this was going to be on with JV on Extra, and this was going to be on Network 3, but of course, you know, with the weather happening and, you know, not us wanting to get our equipment all destroyed from the pouring rain that was happening when we got here, we decided to move our main station to Lacrosse for senior night, and we're glad we did. We welcomed everybody tuning in here on TJK Network once again. This is Talk Outside reporting this game to you live between West Orange and Pequannock. As we get ready for the open and draw in a few seconds here. Representing our 3 class of 2025 seniors, Dominique Dygos, Ruby Smith, and Grace Fisher. And here we go. With the open draw, it's going to be restarted, it looks like. They're going to go for it again here. And here we go on attempt number 2. This one's loose off the draw. And it is picked up by Pequannock. It's Emily Ziegler with it. Pequannock bringing this one in here. Emily Ziegler with it. Over to Dominique Dygos. Now Caitlin Ziegler with a shot. This one goes over the net. Pequannock will still have it here. We can get set up here. Ruby Smith over to Emily Ziegler. Emily Ziegler rushing in with a shot, and she scores! Emily Ziegler strikes first and gets Pequannock on the board, 1-0. With 11:21 to go. So Ziegler with the first goal for Pequannock. They lead 1-0 against West Orange. High off the draw here. Dominique Dygos picks it up here for the Golden Panthers. Dygos bringing this one in here. Over to Summer Cerisi. Now with it, Ruby Smith takes this one behind the net. Now over to Sophia Teresi. Sophia Teresi tries to send this one in front. It goes off the ground there, but it's recovered by Sarah Robinson. She gives it over to Caitlin Ziegler. And now with it is Summer Cerisi from Dominique Dygos. Dygos back with it. Now Emily Ziegler with it. Ruby Smith with it once again. Cycling this one behind the net. Ruby Smith looking to get in front here, looking to get a goal as this one is knocked out of her stick. little score update for you guys. Baseball is now tied at 9-9, and girls softball for Pequannock is leading 4-1. So Pequannock looking to set up here. Shot from Ruby Smith goes wide. So now West Orange will get this one here. West Orange taking this one through center here. This ball gets loose and goes out of bounds. It will be a Panthers ball. So Pequannock will backtrack here and look to get set up here. Cam Corba with it. Over to Kylie Cannon, and now back to Cam Corba. Cam Corba bringing this one in for Pequannock. Corbo hands this one over to Summer Cerisi in front, and she scores! The Panthers take a 2-0 lead at Summer Cerisi. So a senior on senior night is on the board. And that's Summer Cerisi. For the Panthers here, it's 2-0 with 8:42 to go in the first. This one's high off the draw, and West Orange picks it up. West Orange looking to respond, trailing 2-0. West Orange bringing this one in here with a shot. This one goes wide. So West Orange looking to get set up here on the attack. This one's knocked loose there. And Pequannock recovers it. It's Caitlin Ziegler with it, rushing in for the Golden Panthers. Caitlin Ziegler over to Emily Ziegler. Emily Ziegler rushing in with a shot. And it's in. And the Panthers lead 3-0. Emily Ziegler pots in her second. A very great angle to score a goal. That one was tough to look at there. A nice short side sneak attack there. That one gets right past, as the goaltender is not able to get there in time. So the Panthers with a 3-0 lead, 7:28 to go in the first. This one's high off the draw, it's loose. Well, battle for it. It will be West Orange with the ball here. So West Orange looking to get on the board here. Now trailing by a total of 3 goals. This one's sent aside and now behind the net. Chance in front. That one is knocked away. Did not make it to the goaltender for Pequannock, Jake Roby. And another shot. This one goes high above the net. West Orange still with it here on the attack. Looking to get in here and get themselves on the board. Again, both teams fighting for that first place spot in the division. West Orange with a 3-1 divisional record in the Independence Blue. Pequannock 3-0, looking to improve to a 4-0 record. Chance in front, and they score. And West Orange gets one on the board here. It's a 2-goal game with Pequannock still leading at 3-1. So, West Orange gets themselves into here. It's a 3-1 game, 6:07 to go in the first. Score update, baseball still tied at 9-9, and softball, Pequannock is up 8-1. Both teams in the 5th inning still. It's unfortunate we were not able to cover any of those games today due to the rain. It's going to be rain all week, so hopefully it clears up. That's all we can hope. So West Orange wins this draw again. They look to get right into it here and make it a 1-goal game. West Orange getting in front there. The ball's knocked loose, and this one trickles away. West Orange still with it here. West Orange taking their time here, looking to find an open spot. In front, West Orange with it. Well, knock with the stick there is going to give him a shooting opportunity. So West Orange looking to make it a 1-goal game at 3-2. After going down 3-0 early. Shot, save made by Jake Mary Roby there, stopping West Orange from getting any momentum early in this game. And now, Pequannock bringing this one in here. It's Caitlin Ziegler with a shot, and she scores! The Panthers get another one here. It's 4-1. Caitlin Ziegler with the goal. So Pequannock regains their 3-goal lead here, with Caitlin Ziegler building on some insurance. It will be West Orange with the ball here off the draw, signaled by the officials. And it looks like they reversed the call, and now it's Pequannock's. So Pequannock bringing this one in here, behind the net now. Sophia Teresi with it. Now over to Emily Ziegler. Gets in front with a shot. This one goes wide. Pequannock still with it here. Ruby Smith with it. Ruby Smith looking to get in front of the shot, and this one goes wide. It'll still be Pequannock's. Caitlin Ziegler with it. Now over to Cam Corbo. Cam Corbo. Blocked by some traffic. We'll pass this one along to Dominique Dagos. And now from Dagos over to Ruby Smith. Smith bring this one around behind the net. Ruby Smith wants one on senior night. She hands this one over to Caitlin Ziegler. Caitlin Ziegler with it. This one's knocked loose. Battle for that ball. It's loose in front of the net there. And West Orange picks it up. The goaltender with it, Sydney Haynes for West Orange. So it's number 35 in the net. And this one will still be, I believe, West Orange's ball. Yes, it will be. So West Orange sprinting across the field here through center as they look to get themselves into it here. 2:10 to go in the first. So West Orange from center here, bringing this one in. So West Orange getting set up here. They got one, looking for another. Shot right there, save made by Jake Roby. And this one is taken back here as Pequannock try to get it out. Grace Fisher tried to get a pass over to Ava Cristofano, but that one's intercepted there, and now West Orange back with it, looking to get another one here to cut the lead in half. So 1 minute and 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. One minute to go here. Grace Fisher knocks it loose. But it will still be West Orange with it here. .40 seconds. West Orange putting on some pressure, but not have gotten near to test Jake Roby in the net yet. West Orange tries to get a shooting chance there, but there's a little bit of a push there with the stick involved, and that's going to set him up there. And a little score update. The softball game's going to end as Pequannock has gotten an 11-1 lead, so that's going to be a mercy rule as it's a 10-run differential, and baseball is up 11-9. West Orange with a chance there. Stopped by Jake Roby. It's loose. Rebound. And it's at the side of the net there. Great defense by Pequannock. 13 seconds to go in the first. It was a mad scramble there, but Pequannock holds him off. Kylie Cannon passes this one all the way out to center here. Picked up by Sophia Teresi, and she's not able to get over close to the net in time to take a shot as the horn sounds, and that'll do it for our first quarter. With a lot of action here by Pequannock as it currently holds a 4-1 lead as we enter the second. Goals from Pequannock are scored by the following. 2 by Emily Ziegler, 1 by Summer Cerisi, and 1 by Caitlin Ziegler. So again, softball, the game's over as they just scored their 11th run to make it 11-1. So it was the 5th inning. So under the mercy rules, if it's a 10-plus run lead after 5 innings, the game ends. And Pequannock softball will improve to an 11-7 record. They are definitely exceeding everybody's expectations this year. As last year, it's almost the same team as last year, minus 3 seniors, especially their one pitcher, Mackenzie, who was their star pitcher. That's now playing D1 at FDU. And, you know, they're exceeding expectations this year as they're 11-7. They only had 7 wins last year. They were 7-19. And this year, they've already, you know, got more wins than what they had last year. But 11-7, you know, they're doing remarkable. And baseball is currently up 13-9 after 5 innings. And that game is still going to continue as it's not a 10-run lead. It was a little scary there as Pequannock led 9-3 in the game, and Lakeland rallied to make it 9-9, but Pequannock has tackled on some runs there. Pequannock just looking to pick up a huge win against Lakeland, who is a not very great opponent, as they're 3-11, as they're having some troubles of their own for their season. So Pequannock, of course, looking just to pick up a win there to keep up with Midland Park, as Pequannock tries to compete for the #1 seed. As we get down to our final few weeks of the regular season for every spring sports team, Pequannock baseball currently holding a #2 seed, fighting for that 1 seed. They've been bouncing around there in that region with Midland Park again, and of course, softball is currently holding a #9 seed when we last checked. They're battling at it for an 8 seed or even a 7 seed. They can even try to get a 6 or 5 seed, as all those teams are with 10-7 records, so they're all very close. So Pequannock just trying to get, a decent enough seed there to try not to face a tough 1 seed in the second round. And girls lacrosse is currently holding a #2 spot, as currently, I believe it was, I gotta check who was holding the 1 seed for girls lacrosse. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was Verona. Yes, it is. Verona is 11-2. I'm not sure though, because again, NJ.com does alter these brackets here for lacrosse. So I'm not sure if they'll actually be guaranteed a #2 seed with all the modifications they make here. Anyways, here we are in the second quarter of our game, as Pequannock wins the draw as they enter in. Sarah Robinson with it. Now over to Summer Cerisi. Back to Sarah Robinson. Now Dominic Dagos with it. Now back to Sarah Robinson. Dominic Dagos with it now, as she brings this one behind the net here. Dagos cycling around here. Looking for a chance in front here. Dagos is looking to get one here on senior night as well. Another senior trying to get a goal, as well as Ruby Smith. Ruby Smith with it right now. And she's guarded away. She'll hand this one over to Sarah Robinson. Sarah Robinson pushed there with the stick. And that is going to be West Orange's ball, apparently. 10:38 to go in the second. West Orange back with it here. They're down by 3, looking to cut the lead in half to 2. So West Orange bringing this one in here. For the shot. Save made by Jake Roby right at the side there. And this one is loose there, but is recovered by Dominic Dagos. Dagos bringing this one in here for Pequannock. Pequannock going to get set up here. Currently with it is Sophia Teresi. Sophia Teresi getting through with a shot. And this one is stopped by Sydney Haynes. So West Orange back with it again here. As they bring this one in. So West Orange looking to get set up here on the attack. Behind the net. Now they'll backtrack a little bit. Looking for an entry point. West Orange looking to get in front there. They're tied up. So West Orange is going to get a chance to set up here. Looking for a goal here. Shot, and they score. West Orange cuts the lead in half. It's a 4-2 game. Pequannock still up by 2 goals. So a lot of good chances by Pequannock here. Have not been able to capitalize, and West Orange has been getting a little bit of the momentum going. As it's only a 2-goal game now. At 4-2, Pequannock still leading, of course. With 8:25 to go in our second quarter of the first half of this game. This one's high off the draw and picked up by West Orange as they win it. West Orange bringing this one in. We'll take this one behind the net. West Orange bringing this one to the side here. Looking for an entry point. West Orange still with it here at the side, looking to get in front of the net there. They lose it. West Orange trying to recover it here, but Cam Corbo picks it up. She'll backtrack this one over to Jake Bararobi. A great pickup there by Pequannock's defense there, putting on pressure. Forcing that turnover. And now, bringing this one in here is Sophia Teresi for Pequannock. Now, behind the net, Ruby Smith with it. Ruby Smith. Now over to Kaylin Zegler. She's bumped. And that's going to give Pequannock a shooting opportunity. So Kaylin Zegler with it. And here we go. Kaylin Zegler takes a shot and a goal. And the Panthers lead 5-2. Kaylin Zegler with her second of the game here. .640 to go in the second quarter. Pequannock up by 3 goals again. West Orange with the win off the draw there as they bring this one in. West Orange rushing in with a shot, and they score, and they get one back. It's 5-3. They cut the lead back to 2 for Pequannock. So right off the rush and off the draw, West Orange answers after that Kaylin Zegler goal. It's 5-3. So of course, softball's over. Baseball's up 14-9 now, and they're in the 6th inning. For your little score update here on TJK Network. So West Orange scores 10 seconds after the Pequannock goal, with 6:30 to go in the second quarter. So West Orange gets another one here off the draw here. As they look to get set up here. Again, we knew that this game was going to be a good one and a close one for senior night. Again, Pequannock is 8-3, West Orange is 10-3, and both have a very good divisional record. Pequannock is undefeated, looking to keep it that way. West Orange looking just to get another win here to improve to 4-1 on the division. So of course, West Orange, of course, is coming off that loss to Park Regional, who's in the same division here, so that's what gave them their first divisional loss. West Orange takes a shot. It finds its way in. It's 5-4. A one-goal game now. That one took a bounce off the ground before finding the corner. We'll take a look at the replay once again. Let's take a look at that. You can see that shot there. Yeah, it went off the ground and bounced into the corner there through the traffic. A very good goal for West Orange there to make it a one-goal game with 5:40 to go. So it's 5-4. Pequannock still leading. Pequannock looking to respond here as West Orange has started to warm up in the second quarter here after having a little bit of a slow start in the first, with Pequannock having most of the control in the game. Loose off the draw here. Both teams trying to battle for it here. And whose ball will it be? It will be Pequannock's. Coming in with speed is Emily Ziegler. Emily Ziegler bringing this one in here, setting it up for Pequannock here. Summer Cerisi now with it. Now Ruby Smith over to Sophia Teresi. Sophia Teresi over to Dominique Dygos. Kaylin Ziegler over to Cam Corbo. Cam Corbo rushing in with a shot. She scores! It's Cam Corbo, and the Panthers now lead by 2 once again at 6-4. A great move in front of the net there by Corbo. Getting Pequannock a huge insurance goal there to hold their ground. .451 to go in the first half of our game here. Loose off the draw there, as that one took a bounce, and West Orange with it here. West Orange rushing in here. As West Orange is guarded over to the side there, but I believe the stick of, I believe that's Sarah Robinson, hit that West Orange player and now set him up here. So West Orange with it still, as they look for an open spot here. They've been finding crazy bounces and stuff to score here. West Orange finding their way in here, and this one is turned over on an attempted pass. It was turned over. Right back to Pequannock here. It was turned over to Sarah Robinson as she brings this one in. Sophia Teresi over to Ruby Smith. Now Caitlin Ziegler. And now an attempted pass to Jocelyn Masilli. That one landed on the ground, but Sarah Robinson recovers it and passes it along for Pequannock. Ruby Smith back with it here. Ruby Smith looking for one. She gets a shot and a goal. She scores! Another senior on the board for Pequannock. Ruby Smith makes it 7-4. As we were just saying, Ruby Smith wanted one on senior night, and she gets it. So Pequannock, after leading by 1 goal and West Orange rallying to make it a 5-4 game, Pequannock scores 2 more to get back that 3-goal lead at 7-4. High off the draw. Cam Corbo rushing to it. She gets to it. Corbo rushing in for Pequannock. Cam Corbo over to Sophia Teresi, and she scores! Sophia Teresi doubles Pequannock's lead, and they now are up 8-4 with 3 to go in the first half. So Sophia Teresi now with 1 in this game for Pequannock. So Pequannock now with a doubled lead by 4 goals. Baseball still up 14-9. It's now the 7th inning, so Pequannock is going to look to close that game out and pick up the huge victory there. That one was loose off the draw there. Corbo picks it up. Cam Corbo bringing this one in. Behind the net, Ruby Smith. Now over Summer Cerisi. Now Caitlin Zegler. Jocelyn Maselli now with it. She loses that one there, but Caitlin Zegler there recovers it. Behind the net, Ruby Smith with it.
I didn't recognize you.
Now Summer Cerisi with it. Over to Jocelyn Maselli, who's having trouble with it there, but recovers.
I will.
Jocelyn Maselli loses it again there. It will still be Pequannock's ball. Caitlin Zegler with it. Caitlin Zegler looking for that open shooting lane. She's blocked off. She'll pass this one along to Cam Corbo. Cam Corbo over to Jocelyn Maselli. Jocelyn Maselli hands it over to Caitlin Zegler. Caitlin Zegler finding her way in, and she's blocked off there. So she had some physical contact involved there. I think she was shoved with a stick there. So Caitlin Zegler will take a shot here. That one is saved by Sydney Haynes. 1:05 minutes to go in the second quarter of this first half of the game. Pequannock up by 4 goals with a score of 8-4. Still holding it inside of West Orange's zone. Looking to get another here. Emily Zegler walking her way in. She's tied up there with a bunch of sticks in the way. With 46 seconds to go, that'll set her up. So Emily Zegler with it here. Emily Zegler takes the shot, and she scores. And Emily Zegler with a hat trick. That's her 3rd goal of the game. Pequannock now with a 9-4 lead. So 42 seconds to go in the second quarter. Pequannock up by 5 goals.
Can I explain it to him?
Off the draw, and West Orange gets this one here. Looking to get one back here. As West Orange looks to get set up on the attack here with 30 seconds to go. So Pequannock looking to fend off their 5-goal lead. West Orange with a shot. Save made by Jake Mary Roby. A huge one there. This one's loose though, but it is recovered by Sarah Robinson. And now over to Grace Vischer. 15 to go in our first half of the game. Grace Vischer just going to hold on to it here. Pequannock with a nice, safe 5-goal lead here. They'll just play this one back here to Jake Mary Roby. And that'll do it for our first half of the game here. As Pequannock will enter halftime with a 5-goal lead at 9-4. The goals from Pequannock are scored by the following. As Emily Ziegler has a hat trick with 3. And also, as Jake Mary Roby mentions, it is her 100th career save. At that final seconds there, right there. That's pretty cool. So Jake Mary Roby with her 100th career save, as she mentions. And back with the goals. So Emily Ziegler with 3. Summer Cerisi with 1. Caitlin Ziegler with 2. Cam Corbett with 1. Ruby Smith with 1. And Sophia Teresi with 1. So that'll do it as we now enter our halftime intermission for about 10 minutes. We will be back shortly. This is Todd Kazazek reporting this game to you live here on TJK Network for senior night, Pequannock versus West Orange. Welcome back, everybody, to TJK Network as we get ready for the second half with the third quarter underway shortly. Pequannock with a 5-goal lead with a score of 9-4 going into the second half. So Pequannock looking to extend their lead even more on this, well, I would just say cloudy senior night game, as it was pouring earlier, but it has stopped. And also, baseball has completed. They have won with the final score of 14-9, if I'm not mistaken, unless somebody scored and we didn't look because the scoreboard's off now. But baseball with the win, softball with the mercy win, and also JV girls lacrosse with the win also earlier before this. That was on TJK Network 2. And then, of course, Pequannock girls lacrosse for varsity up right now, 9-4. And, of course, we had Jake Mary Roby make her 100th career save right at the end of the first half of the game there, as time was winding down. And it's now Pequannock looking to build on the momentum here as we get ready for our third quarter. And here we go. Loose off the draw. It's it's Caitlin Zegler who picks it up for Pequannock. And then Caitlin Zegler loses it there, and it's recovered by West Orange. So West Orange back with it here after Pequannock winning that draw. As they take this one across here. And this one's loose, and it's picked up by West Orange as they bring this one in. Pequannock trying to put on some defensive pressure there. So West Orange getting set up here on the attack here. They're trailing by 5 goals, looking to get something going here. Behind the net. West Orange with it, looking to get in front there. Cam Corbrow putting on some good pressure there. And that's going to be, I believe, a push there. That's going to set up West Orange here on a scoring opportunity. And a shot, and West Orange gets a goal here. It's 9-5. So West Orange there sets up and gets a shot there to make it 9-5. It's a 4-goal game with Pequannock still on top. This one's high off the draw. And it's picked up by West Orange. West Orange, despite trailing for this entirety of the game, they have been fighting hard to keep the game within reach. The closest they've gotten is making it a 1-goal game when they made it 5-4. So West Orange with it again here. As Pequannock looks to get on defense here with 9:50 to go in the third. And it looks like it'll be another push there or something with the stick. That's going to set up West Orange again here. West Orange with a shot, and they score. It's a 3-goal game. It's 9-6 now. Again, West Orange has been fighting hard in this game. And keeping it within reach despite Pequannock getting a couple goals there and there. 9:27 to go in the third. Pequannock looking to get some more insurance goals, hopefully. And here we are. It's loose off the draw again. And West Orange picks it up. Looking to get another here. And this one is taken back here by Sarah Robinson for Pequannock. So Pequannock tries to slow down some momentum there on that turnover. As that's turned over. Bringing this one in for Pequannock is Cam Corbo. Now over to Summer Cerisi. Back over to Cam Corbo. Now Caitlin Ziegler with it. Now Dominique Dagos. Back to Cam Corbo. Now Caitlin Ziegler back with it. Ziegler over to Cam Corbo. Cam Corbo there was pushed, but no call there. It was pushed while going behind the net there. And somehow this is going to be given back to West Orange here. I'm not sure what the call was there, but West Orange back with it here as the goaltender, Sydney Haynes, plays this one out. So West Orange still with a chance here to make it a 2-goal game. Mountaineers are going to cycle this one behind the net here. Behind the net. And it was turned over to Grace Vischer. Played out over to Sarah Robinson, who gives this one over to Sophia Teresi. Sophia Teresi tries to give it to Sarah Robinson. This one's loose. And now West Orange picks up that loose ball. So West Orange back on the rush here. West Orange not able to get in front of the net there. Pequannock guards him away with 6:55 to go. But West Orange back on the attack here in a 3-goal game with a score of 9-6.
All right.
West Orange entering in here.
Come on, Shay, make it count.
And we're going to have a timeout with 6:36 to go in the third. Here we are coming out of timeout. Also, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. We'll get into that in a bit. So West Orange with the possession here. Inside of Pequannock's zone. As Pequannock likes to defend. Another one here. West Orange finding their way in here. Pequannock putting on some good pressure there. As this one's passed away behind the net. Behind the net. The Mountaineers still with it here. I've not gotten close to the net there. Looking for that net front presence there to get a goal. Pequannock has been doing a good job fending them off here. West Orange not able to get in from the side there. They'll backtrack. West Orange with the move. They find their way through. A shot. That one goes off of Jake Murray Roby and above the net. West Orange still with it there as they keep going with the pressure. With 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. West Orange looking to get in front there. And Pequannock holds him off. They'll backtrack there. And it's turned over to Cam Corbo. Cam Corbo has been a defensive threat on West Orange with a lot of turnovers there getting in the way of a lot of passes. Sophia Teresi with it. Now tries to get to Summer Cerisi there instead of trying to get a shot there. And West Orange picks it up on the loose ball. West Orange gets pressured there. It's turned over to Emily Zegler it is. So Emily Zegler with it here as West Orange try to get out. They turn it over once again. And now Pequannock on the attack. Summer Cerisi with it at the side here. Summer Cerisi cycling behind the net here. Looking to get around here. Tries to shoot this one. This one goes over. So Pequannock's still with it here. And Sophia Teresi plays it over to Sarah Robinson. Now over to Caitlin Zegler. Back to Sarah Robinson. Behind the net. Pequannock looking for an open lane here. Chance there in front. That one's knocked loose. Both teams trying to fight for it here. Pequannock is able to fight for it back. And we have a whistle with 3:26 to go. Looks like there may have been a push there, so Pequannock's going to get a setup opportunity here on the attack. Emily Zegler over to Summer Cerisi. Summer Cerisi tries to send it in front there. I believe that was to Sarah Robinson as that net was wide open, but that one sails right past the crease and out of bounds. So now West Orange with it again. And this one goes onto the ground there on a failed pass, but West Orange recovers and gets it out. West Orange bring this one back into Pequannock's zone here with 2:35 to go behind the net. West Orange will cycle back and then cycle back in there before being pressured away. They'll get on a pass here. Chance there, and they score. It's a 2-goal game. Pequannock now only leading 9-7. As West Orange continues to put on pressure here and capitalize off some failed offensive attempts by Pequannock there. So after West Orange got in and backtracked and then tried to get in, and they found a passing lane there that was right by the net, and they were able to get a shot off to make it 9-7, and now West Orange has made it a bit more of a closer game. 2:08 to go in the third. Pequannock has yet, I believe, to score one in this third. They entered halftime, I think, at 9-4. Emily Ziegler bringing this one in here. Now over to Caitlin Ziegler. Now over to Cam Corbo. Back to Caitlin Ziegler. Now Sophia Teresi. Sophia Teresi cycling to the other side behind the net. Sophia Teresi still with it for the Panthers. Brings it to the side here. Over to Dominic Dagos, who's looking to get on the board for senior night. Dominic Dagos with it. She loses it. It's loose. She will try to recover it. And the officials signal that she will have the possession. 1:10 to go in the third. Pequannock up by 2, looking to get another insurance goal here. As West Orange has been rallying in this game. Caitlin Ziegler with it. Over to Dominique Dagos. Dominique Dagos now over to Cam Corbo. Cam Corbo now to Sophia Teresi behind the net. Sophia Teresi not able to get in front there. And this one's turned over with 23 seconds to go. West Orange on the rush here. With 15 seconds to go. West Orange looking to get maybe one more here at the buzzer, or the horn you could say. And a shot right there is a save made by Jake Roby there. A huge one for Pequannock there. 5 to go. As we reach our final seconds, this one's loose, but the horn's gonna sound. And Pequannock escapes a near miscue there, as they had the offensive zone in control there, but a turnover there created a rush for West Orange, and they nearly got one there, but of course Pequannock lucked out, and it's still a 2-goal lead for them. And we'll now be entering the final fourth quarter momentarily. Also, while we get into that, since we were not able to show this earlier due to the senior night ceremony happening, here's the official count. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It is completely free, helps us out a ton. Send a message to family and friends who can subscribe as we try to reach our next goal of 1,100. We're very close to 1,070. I believe we're at 1,068 or 1,069 on the actual count instead of the estimated count we get here. And this stream is also brought to you by our official sponsors, bulbhead.com and topwaterbastards.com. Again, if you want to go on our check out our merchandise, TJK152.com/shop. The link is in the description below, which is right here. And then also there's our TJK Network website, TJK152.com/network for more information. And be sure to follow our social media platforms. We're available on Instagram and TikTok. Both are at TJK Network. So here we are getting ready for our final fourth quarter. Pequannock up by 2 goals, looking to get some insurance ones here as West Orange has not quieted down. They are rallying back hard. And here we go. Loose off the draw. Pequannock still trying to battle for it here. They get it. A huge win off the draw there for Pequannock as they needed that one badly. Emily Zegler with it for Pequannock. Emily Zegler over to Cam Corbo. Cam Corbo over to Dominique Dygos. And now Caitlin Zegler. Now Summer Cerisi. Now over to Sophia Teresi. Cam Corbo with it. Cam Corbo cycling in with a shot. And that one is saved by Sydney Haynes. Rebound loose there. This one's behind the net. And Sydney Haynes is going to pick it up. This one's loose again as they fail to connect a pass, West Orange. And now Grace Vischer coming in. Grace Vischer, also another senior looking for one. She primarily plays defense, but she's getting an offensive rep here. Before she backtracks to the midfield position. Cam Corbo with it. Try to get in front. So Cam Corbo was pushed there at the side, so she'll get the setup here and take a shot for Pequannock. They need one here. Cam Corbo with it, with a shot. This one goes wide. It's loose and recovered by West Orange. And it's knocked loose. West Orange bring this one out here. And enter it into Pequannock's zone. West Orange sets up on the side and they score. West Orange makes it a 1-goal game at 9-8. So Pequannock led this game 9-4, but West Orange has rallied back. It's 9-8. Pequannock leading by 1 now. Up high, off the draw. It's loose. And West Orange slashes Emily Zegler and trips her. Not intentional, of course. Try to battle for it. And just got in the way there. So it's going to be, I believe, Emily Zegler who will have it. Yes, it will be. So Emily Zegler with it for Pequannock. She has it knocked loose again. but it's going to be a yellow card given out to that West Orange player there as she lays another hit, I believe, on Emily Ziegler's head there. She knocks the ball loose. So Pequannock will still have possession here. 9:35 to go. Plenty of time left in this game. As Summer Cerisi, I believe, kept that one in play, or that was, excuse me, I believe that was Grace Bishop there. Pequannock looking for another goal here. They need one badly here to get some insurance. Ruby Smith with it. Ruby Smith at the side here. Over to Dominique Dagos. Now over to Emily Ziegler there. Try to get in front. Not able to. Dominique Dagos. Now to Kaylin Ziegler. Now Ruby Smith with a shot. And that one is sailed wide in front of the crease. Summer Cerisi picks it up for Pequannock. Pequannock put on some good pressure, but they need one here. And this one's loose, but recovered by Sophia Teresi off the pass from Kaylin Ziegler. Sarah Robinson with it now for Pequannock. 8:17 to go. So I believe there was a push involved there, so Pequannock will set up. Kaylin Ziegler guarded away there throughout the backtrack. Now Sarah Robinson with it. Now Summer Cerisi had trouble with it, but recovers. Chance in front there for Emily Ziegler, and a shot, and it goes above the net. Pequannock has been non-stop with the pressure, but they haven't been able to get one here. And you know, they're looking to get one here really badly as again, it was 9-4 Pequannock with a 5-goal lead, and, you know, West Orange has rallied back to make it 9-8. Now Pequannock is just looking to get that much-needed insurance goal. So, Emily Ziegler with it here. In front. They score! Emily Ziegler makes it a 2-goal lead at 10-8. A much-needed goal for Pequannock to break that scoring drought that they had for, I believe it was 2 quarters. And we're going to have a timeout following this goal here. And this game is really close, but Pequannock, you know, has been having a bit of an offensive drought going on, and they finally break it here in the fourth with 7:18 to go. So Emily Ziegler gets her 4th goal of the game here. And Pequannock, of course, I believe Pequannock was the one that called the timeout to see if they can get the team settled here and get the team back striking on offense. As that's been, you know, a bit of the struggle later in this game. They were scoring pretty well in the first half, and then it's been, you know, all quiet until, you know, they finally get themselves one to hold on to their lead and get it to a 2-goal game at 8 or 10-8. Here we are coming out of the timeout. Pequannock up by 2 goals with a score of 10-8 on West Orange. 7:18 to go in the 4th quarter. So we'll be brought back to center here where Pequannock will take the draw after they scored an insurance goal. Off the drop, Pequannock wins it. Kaylin Ziegler takes a fall there. She's knocked over. So Kaylin Ziegler will start with it for Pequannock. So Kaylin Ziegler bringing this one in here. Now, Dominic Dygos over to Cam Corbo. Dominic Dygos with one here. Now over to Cam Corbo. Cam Corbo gives it over to Sophia Teresi. Now Summers Teresi with it. Back to Sophia Teresi. Sophia Teresi trying to get in front there. Sophia Teresi with a shot off the post. And West Orange picks it back up. Tough break there for Pequannock there. So West Orange back with the ball here. 6:10 to go in the 4th. Pequannock just holding on to their 2-goal lead with everything they can. They haven't been getting that much insurance goal opportunities here. At center, West Orange with it. West Orange bringing this one in now. West Orange looking to set up there in front. It's loose. Pequannock trying to pick it up. This one's knocked away to the side. And it's out of bounds. Whose ball is it? It looks to be West Orange who's still going to have it. So West Orange will continue here and can get set up on the attack, as they do right now. West Orange with it here. As they cycle behind the net here. At the side now. Now at the corner. As West Orange brings this one in here, looking for a shooting lane in front. It's knocked loose. Pequannock trying to battle for it back here. Someone falls down in the process. That's Sarah Robinson. And now this ball is rolling loose and recovered by West Orange. And this one gets knocked loose again. 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Whose ball is it? It's West Orange's still. So West Orange with it here. Looking to make it a 1-goal game again. West Orange cycling in. And there was a little push there. And looks like we're going to have a card. It's on Pequannock. Who is it on? It's on Sarah Robinson there, so she's coming out. So yellow card on Sarah Robinson, and we had one earlier on a West Orange player. So West Orange will set up here. Jake Marobi looking to come up big here for Pequannock. Jake Marirovi there doesn't need to make a save as West Orange shoots it high and wide. And now Pequannock with it back here. It's Grace Fisher with it here. She's pushed out of bounds.
Very smart.
And now Emily Ziegler with it for Pequannock. Emily Ziegler with a move. Making her way in. And Caitlin Ziegler with it, but we had a whistle involved. So Pequannock with it still. It's Emily Ziegler. And it was over to Caitlin Ziegler, I believe, initially. She was pushed, so I think we're going to have a nice shot attempt here as Pequannock sets up. Yes, we will. So Caitlin Ziegler with it. Need a goal here. She scores! Caitlin Ziegler. And it's 11-8 Pequannock. And Caitlin Ziegler now with a hat trick herself with her third goal of the game. That was a huge goal Pequannock needed there with 2:57 to go. And now it's a 3-goal game with Pequannock up 11-8. And with the weather, it is clear out now. Earlier, it was pouring, and right now it's relatively clear, maybe a light drizzle. It's cool outside, 66 degrees. So huge 3-goal cushion for Pequannock, but they need to get more here as West Orange continues to rally here as they win another draw. So West Orange bringing this one in here. And they're tied up here. And it will be a chance for West Orange here as they set up. So West Orange sets up here, and it's tied up. As that one doesn't make it to the net, but I think they're going to reattempt it here. With 2:10 to go in the fourth. And a shot, and they score. West Orange makes it 11-9. It's back to a 2-goal lead for Pequannock. So with 2:01 to go, it's a pretty close game. Only 2 goals apart. Pequannock up 11-9 now. This one's high and knocked loose. And West Orange picks it up off the draw. Less than 2 minutes to go, and someone topples there. From Pequannock, it was Emily Ziegler there. It will be Pequannock's ball.
But Emily took that first. That was good. It's just like basketball. It really is. It really is. That's the only way you can see it.
So 1:27 to go in the fourth. It will be Pequannock with the ball here. Emily Ziegler with it. This one is knocked loose. But it's still going to be Emily Ziegler with the ball here. She'll backtrack this one over. And now Maria Ioria will pass this one along over to Cam Corbo. Emily Zegler getting through center here. Clock still with it here. 1:05 to go. Emily Zegler. Now Sophia Teresi back to Emily Zegler. Final minute to go here in this game. It's a 2-goal game. Clock looking to burn off the remainder of the time here with 40 seconds to go. Behind the net is Caitlin Zegler with it. Cycling around with 25 seconds to go. $15 to go. As Caitlin Zegler holds on to it here for the Panthers and just cycles around. 5 to go. And that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. The Panthers win. A huge game, a close one on senior night against West Orange.
Senior day, that's a great victory.
A thrilling 11-9 win, a huge divisional win as Pequannock advances to an overall record of 9-3 and will remain undefeated in the division, advancing to 4-0. And West Orange put a lot of fight in this game. Of course, we expected this to be a good game as both teams were good. And West Orange will drop down to a 10-4 record, 3-2 in divisional play. I believe we have an injury on the field right at the final seconds there. It was West Orange. I believe someone got hurt at those final seconds there, but looks like they're making their way back, and that is going to do it for our game. So a beautiful, gritty win on senior night with Pequannock getting the 2-goal win. It was a very close game. Again, your final score, 11-9. Pequannock advancing to 9-3, 4-0 in the division, and West Orange dropping to a 10-4 record, 3-2 in the division. That'll do it here on TJK Network, here at PTHS Memorial Field for girls lacrosse senior night, Pequannock versus West Orange. This is Toddcaster Zach reporting this game to you live here on TJK Network. We will see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your night, everybody. Peace out.